Reaction scene. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 hey. Howdy, 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 hey. Howdy, hey, howdy, hey, howdy, hey. That's the button I'm looking for. Gosh darn it. I wish it wasn't pure red. Because I'm colorblind and that hurts me. That hurts me. Hurts me when they do that to me. Why can't the opera button be not super red? So us colorblind folk can see where the icon is. You know? That would be the least rude thing. You know? Where am I in focus the best? Where's my bald head the most in the focus? Like right here? Right here? Sonny, come back. How y'all doing? I got a bit of a haircut. I should be like right here though. Can I? I can't reach it from right there though. Cannot. Very annoying. How's about that? There you go. Now you can see that big old bald spot. A little better, and you can see all the creases down me when I do that. That's great. That's great. I always just gotta trade one insecurity for another insecurity, you know? Insecurity of my hairline, gotta cut it all off. But now I have to deal with the insecurities of whatever this thing is. Oh no. Oy vey. Oy vey indeed. Is that pin button gonna... Oh, the pin button's not working because I'm not streaming on Twitch. That's right. That's right. Speaking of Twitch, did I lose my 24-hour stuff? I think I did. I think I did. Where is it? Overview? No, it's... I don't know why they took the video producer button away. Yep. Well, one more is left. One of them is... No, two of them are left. The big one is gone. But luckily, I did save the back half of the 24-hour stream. Because that's when I got Sunny, and I was like, you know what? I'll save those 3 hours. So I saved that, even though I didn't make any content out of the rest of it. I remember when I streamed more than once a month. I haven't streamed on Twitch in over a month now. The only times I stream are for this. That might change later in the year. I've got some plans for some games later in the year. Maybe sooner than later, actually. I did some moving around with some stuff recently, you know? So, but it's Easter weekend. It's Holy Week. It's Maundy Thursday. Happy Maundy Thursday, everyone. So, maybe next week. It just depends. Maybe next weekend we'll all start up something. Do another thing. Do another fun thing. But, oop, why are you open? No. Go back to you, because this is a One Piece stream, everybody. A One Piece stream. So we gotta be doing it like a One Piece stream. All right, let's go. We're into it now, so we might as well just get into it, you know. Let's see. Last we left off, saw Jinbei did a thing. Jinbei was being actually useful. Oh, speaking of which, do I have my Let's turn the voice focus off. You know, there we go. Make it more, you know. Hello, Mr. Bones. We're getting right into it. We haven't started yet. We're just now getting into it. Oh, gosh, he's so big. Just last week, Saul punched a big wolf off screen. Yeah, I'm less bald than I was last week, but yeah, had to switch some things up a little bit. What happened to my hair? Just got rid of it. It wasn't looking good. So we're doing this for now. Yes, last week, big wolf was punched off screen. Jinbei did a big water throw. That was epic. Loki was all like, ah, man, I was born in the wrong era. I wanted to hang out with Brox more. And Rox was like, I don't want to hang out with this kid. I'm going to stab him with a sword right in there. So Rox, also a swordsman. So he's obviously under Mihawk, you know, obviously. So that's what we all learned last week. And then we knew that Gunko, Mrs. Gunko, showed up on their ship. So we will see. Are we going to get a fight? Are we going to get a Brooks interaction? Are we going to get a something? Is she just going to warn things? Is she going to hit Nami? And is Nami going to get hit in the face today? Oh, boy. But Frankie's franking it up with the storm cloud, too. We learned about that. And like the research center that's like super duper old. Bonnie, still in the story. Yeah, I don't wear a hat because I don't like how my hair looks. But since I don't have as much hair right now, I can not wear the hat today, which is fine. Plus, I'm not trying to get the Tyler 1 dent, you know. So, but I don't care about the whatever music's going on at the moment, at least, you know. You know, doing a bit of the Heisenberg, you know. Jesse, we have to cook. Jesse, At least it was. It looked more like that a week ago when I cut it. We'll see. I might keep it like this. What else what was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, Bonnie. She's in the story still. Oh, I didn't forget about her. It's probably just be like, oh, well, Bonnie's going to be important in the anime, so we got to remind people who are reading the manga that, like, hey, Bonnie's important. Go watch the anime. You know, with that cross-promotion and whatnot, so. Notch? I thought Notch had, like, I honestly don't know. I don't know what Notch looks like. This is Baja Blast, by the way. It's really good. I'm getting back on caffeine. I've been away from it for too long. I need caffeine in my life again if I want to stream. All right, though. We're 10 minutes in. All we've looked at is this, but we're actually going to start. All right, chapter 1146. A stir in the silence. Oh, no. I hope there's not a lot of silence. I hope it's an exciting chapter, but Yamato, we owe you for our lives. Please let us serve you. All right. I kind of figured this is how it was going. I said in previous things like, oh, they're going to join up. I hope. And I was like, you know what? That'd be cool. Because I like Ulti. Ulti's cool. We like Ulti here. Pepe. He's all right, too. But we like Ulti. Ulti best girl in Wano, for sure. Of all the characters on this screen, on this page, Ulti is the best. So if this means that Ulti may show up, if Ulti gets one more line in the story before the end of the story, and like does one more cool thing before the end of the story, then like sure, that's a win in my book. So cool. We still need to see where this goes though. How does this I don't know. We've been in Elbaf for a bit, you know. We haven't had our intermission in a little bit. So we need to figure out like where this is all leading to. And it will probably be a good while till that happens. But we're gonna go Oda box, crazy for spicy curry. Okay, cool. And then the encounter for 1146. All right, we got Usopp. Who the heck is that? It must be the intruder. Intruder? The human intruders. The ones who totally outclass the castle guards. What's your deal? You're behind the kidnappings, aren't you? Aren't you? So we got the gang. We got Usopp not looking scared. Same as last week. That was another big thing last week, is that Usopp was like not acting like too scared. He's still like got that like I'm angry thing. You know, he's got that confidence, staring in the face of a God's Knight. He's not pooping his pants yet. We'll see. We'll give him a couple more pages though. I don't know. All the way to Wano? I feel like I feel like the reason he would have gone to Wano is to get the poneglyph, to get the red poneglyphs, and the whole point of him like waiting it out, he was like, okay, I'm gonna wait it out and see if Law or Luffy or Kid gets one, and I'm gonna just steal it from him, and that's what he did. So I think I don't think there's a point unless he like I don't know if he specifically knows about Pluton. I don't think a lot of people do. Maybe it was shown that he does, but I don't know. But we got Usopp looking cool. We got Gunko looking at all of them. Did you just say human? Ooh. This is the first time. Ooh, is she not considered a human? Or is it because like she's like, oh, I'm a celestial dragon and I think that I'm better than a human. Oh, y'all are trash. Except she was actually a human before. She wasn't always a celestial dragon, is what people are saying. Which might add up. She definitely seems like she has more. I don't know. It's all interesting. Gunko's an interesting character for sure. We are gods. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Gods? You sound like Enel or one of those celestial dragons, which is what she is. Why would a god go after the children of Elbaf? See, she's all about protecting the kids. That's why we like Nami. Yeah, they're my friends. That's good. Yeah, good. I'm glad you have friends and aren't. Yeah, that's good. They're tapping. Where are you taking them? And they're still walking all over there. Maybe she's an alien. Maybe. Hopefully, you didn't spoil nothing. Where are you taking them? Let them go. I guess, yeah. If they defeat her, then the line will go away. I haven't even thought about that in a bit. Yeah. So, she's got to go down eventually. A child like you should know when to hold their tongue. Ooh, calling her a child? Calling her a child? What are you, like an old lady or something? Even for us, a clean abduction isn't feasible, given the sheer size of our quarry. Okay. And then we got them running off, and then Zeus. I don't know if Zeus, not Zeus, but a thundercloud. I don't know if it's attacking or if it's... No, Frankie shot him good. Frankie shot him good because Frankie's laser doesn't miss. It hits. Well, it doesn't always hit, but when it hits, it always takes him down, you know? 100% record, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's like shenanigans, unless you're like literally a Logia... 100% kill rate, you know? I'm saying this back in the day, back in Onigashima, if Frankie had shot Big Mom right then and there, dead. Would have been dead immediately. But, you know, Oda knew that would happen. So we were like, oh no, he has to turn around and shoot one of the numbers, obviously. That's what happened, you know, back in Wano. They're like, we can't show Frankie being too cool. Look at that. Look at Frankie being cool. Like, I had a feeling this wasn't going to be a fight. Like, I had a feeling this would be, like, a quick ordeal. And, you know, good. I don't need a whole chapter of a cloud fight, in all honesty. But, oh, look at that. They're like, Frankie's cool. And I'm like, Frankie's cool. W Frankie, always. We love Frankie here. We get what we can. Chopper, do something! Do something! This arc, Chopper, please! Even for us, a clean abduction isn't feasible, given the sheer size of our quarry. Our only option to ensure passage to the Holy Land was to have them walk themselves over here. Where are they going? Again, are they going onto a ship, I think? The Holy Land? You mean Mary Joie? You're celestial dragons? No way! They're the worst! She's nothing like the ones I was picturing, though. You know what? I'm glad that's mentioned. Because, like, you know, we all know that, like, the celestial dragons are ugly to show how they are actually on the inside, you know. That's how... Because Oda is subtle in his storytelling. So... But like in canon, in universe, there is a distinct difference in appearances between this person and a regular celestial dragon. Huh. I'm afraid this one likely holds an even higher rank, a God's Knight. Brooke! Brooke, what do you know? Do we know? No, Luffy knows about him now because Loki told him about him downstairs, and that was the first time Luffy heard about that. But this is... Brooke just knows stuff. Brooke, you can't just know things and not tell us. When are you going to tell us that God's eyes were a thing, Brooke? Cool. Even higher rank than a celestial dragon, which is crazy. So they're not like serving the celestial dragons. They're like straight up a higher rank. Indeed, though. You think that she would recognize his voice immediately if New World is yeah. Don't tell me you're gonna force those kids into slavery. Oh no. Look at that. I'm glad he's up. There he goes. Ah, what the heck is this arrow thing? Look at that's. You know what? I was like, when is Usopp gonna be scared? But that's a good Usopp face. That's a very good elongated Usopp face. And so it whips around, taps him on the shoulder, and then goes. We won't let you, Zeus. You called Nami? Heck yeah, Nami doing things. I mean, Brooke's old. Brooke just knows stuff. And he doesn't feel like talking about it a lot. Ha! Go away! It won't stop chasing me. He's still like angry though. I might be overanalyzing Usopp's face right now. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, is he angry or is he scared in this every situation? I gotta know. That is a cool panel of Nami revving up to do a cool thing. Thunder, Shark, Tempo. Ooh, that's cool. So is that supposed to be Zeus? What? So she uses her arrows to that back. Ooh, and the shark looks a lot like the robot shark with the nose. That's interesting. Yep, obviously. Chicken jockey. The world was meant to simply vanish. That's how it was supposed to go. Okay, and she's like, I don't know. Run, Nami. Coming right back at you. Kya! I'm sorry! Nami! Oh no, Nami actually got electrocuted. Usually, she doesn't. She's the one who got electrocuted. That's not... Though... I mean, she hasn't used a big cool thing like this in a bit. I mean, whatever. Always using cool stuff. It's not like, oh, she could have used this another time. My only thing is that the whole point of, like, the Zeus upgrade is that, like, oh, even if you miss Nami, I can, like, come back and redirect. Because that was, like, her whole thing in the ulti fight was, like, oh, I keep, like, missing. And then, you know, when she had Zeus on the as the pole... Then it was like, oh, I'm going for it, but like even if I miss, I can like redirect. But then she's the one who got redirected. So I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into things too much, but whatever. It is what it is. But the world was meant to simply vanish one day. That's how it was supposed to go. Because she's like a weird Nika fearer. So she knows about some of the true history stuff. Oh, it wasn't her. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it's the same gag. It's the same gag. You know what? I really, this is why. This is good though. It was me. It was you. And that's the same pose from Whole Cake at the end of Whole Cake. That's good. That's good. That's good. We like that. We like that. That's a good gag. That's how it was supposed to go. However, some among the humans realized what lay in store. And they made sure the entire world would know. Ooh, you got Clover. You got Olvia. Best parent in One Piece. Olvia. And we got Vegapunk. Best boy. Oh, I love Vegapunk. Oh, I miss him. Usopp attacking a celestial dragon based. What's he gonna do? But take that, you know. But like he's got to do, you know. I'm glad that he's not like scared right now. But your like attack's got to do something. When was the last time his attack did something? Because like he's this big. Well, I gotta see. We're not afraid of the celestial dragons, you bastard. That's pretty epic. What has Jinbei done this entire time? Nothing so far. Maybe he's revving up. Maybe we're revving up for a big Jinbei thing. But he hit him spot on. Hit her spot on. That's good. I mean, it would be bad if she, you know, dodged because, you know, not missing is his whole shtick. But, like, if this, like, giant bomb thing does nothing, then, like, at what point, Usopp, are you like, okay, I need to think of a new strategy or, like, think of a new technique? Because he hasn't had a new technique in a little bit. Like, his thing in Dressrosa was, like, a very specific thing against that one specific person, so I don't know. We'll see. There's Colin right there. Yeah, that was overkill, Usopp. I completely blew her away, her top half. The clothes part, oh no! I'm so sorry. Huh? What? And she's crackling back together. Interesting. That's not what paramecias do unless you're a special paramecia like Katakuri. She's regenerating. I felt bad for her, but this is creepy. I must say it is rather unnerving to see the dead rise. Oh, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. Once it starts, it cannot be undone. But that doesn't look like this doesn't look like a arrow fruit thing. And like we know that the guy, the Mr. Saturn and all the Gorosei, they were doing not similar, obviously. This looks very different type of regeneration, but I don't know. This is a different, I don't know. I can't explain this. It's almost like paper being put together. I don't know. Or like, I don't know. It cannot be undone. No one can stop it. Oh boy, and that thing predicts the future, so we know that's gonna go right there. Ah, I knew it. The arrow must point to our targets. Now remember, she was messing up Loki earlier in the chapter, earlier in this arc. She was doing damage to Loki with these attacks. So we're about to see what she's gonna do to an Usopp. Leave it to me, Usopp. Good. I mean, like, oh, and she's grabbing it. An attack that telegraphs itself? How absurd. The countdown has started. And then they're still attacking all the things in here. Ooh, they're going, though. They're hacking it. They're hacking it up. The world is already entangled in the opening salvo of the coming Great War. All right. Big Great War happening. I like it. I like it. Big Great War happening. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is said the Giants' allegiance will greatly shape how the conflict unfolds this time. And Loki is big and... both of them are big and fat right now. That is not what I thought I was going to see today. I did not think I would be seeing fat Loki. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. A worldwide war? That's never going to happen. Nami. We want that to happen. We're waiting for that to happen. So this plot was to take the kids as hostages and put Elbaf under your thumb? That's beyond cowardly. I'm merely carrying out the mission. It may well turn out to be a fruitless endeavor. I don't particularly understand the concept of hostages. The lives of a few children are as worthless as trash to me. What's wrong with you? You fiend! Oh boy, he's going for it. Now you said leave it to me, Usopp, as in like we know he's going that way. So like you better intercept real good. You better get a good intercept. Jinbei, that's what I'd be doing, but we'll see. Oh no! And then right around her neck. That's not good. And is like carrying him up. Oh yeah, because he wants him too. Yeah, he is the target. He's being whisked away. 5,000 brick. Que volte. And then moving. And then boom, boom. And then they punch each other. Ooh, Brook gets a good stab on him. And then Jinbei just punches his head right off. And she like goes like right in between. Aloe, faded arrow. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. You know what? This is cool. This is cooler than just like, you know, I punch real good. I'm Kaido. I'm indestructible that I punch real good. We're getting creativity in the fights. So far, this is just, you know. I mean, like, what can you do, though? If Usopp literally exploded her in half, like, what are y'all gonna do at that point? Like, goodness. Yeah, Brook is, yeah. I mean, it was on his pelvis earlier in the arc, but yeah. Oh, no. And then she does a big old punch to Nami. Oh, no. Bro, Nami's gonna fly off this boat. Boosh. Damn you. All right. Doing stuff. But then some more zoom right on that. And she goes up, and he's like, oh, no. And then gets kneed right in the face. Usopp, oh, no. I don't know what we were expecting, but I'm just glad that he hadn't ran away. He hadn't ran away. He hadn't been cowardly. He's fighting. He's fighting the Celestial Dragon, which is, you know, pretty darn cool, you know. So, they all got punched. They got punched off? I guess so. It shows them now. So, yeah, all 4 of them got punched off the boat. Colon is going up. Well, are you ready, killing him? To tell the truth, Elbaf's communication network is limited. And they're going, He's going, then that, and a little bit of ash going somewhere. It's a shame, but at least they have one of these at important points in each village. Principal Kiba. Oh my, those are quite sharp. And then he went and, killing him is doing stuff. Kind of the regeneration thing. Hopefully. I mean, like, did she get hit with Haki at all? Well, I mean, we don't know about the Gorosei, but no Haki has been shown today. Well, actually, no, what were you doing? There is no Haki on that fist, Jinbei. Did you turn it off right when it happened? No, I don't think you have those reflexes, but there should have already been a Haki when you were getting ready. Where's your Haki, sir? Get your Haki on board. You're going against the Celestial Dragon. What? But we got killing him over here with the feats of strength, being able to suplex a giant, which is, you know, bare minimum. But yeah, that's pretty neato, you know, wasn't expecting that. But he's in the fray now. That's cool. That's cool. Walrus guy, you know, that's it for him. Oh, snap. Her. I can't move. That's because I use sleep paralysis on you. Okay. Sure. We'll go with that. You can just say that, I guess. After the fact. They off-screen sleep paralysis to her. Okay, whatever. So, this big old thing's a telediction snail. Never heard of it. Summers, try talking through it. You should be able to transmit nationwide. Ooh, okay. Like a basketball. Got it. But I'm gonna need a set killing him. Oh, boy. This one should go down soon. He's a former vice admiral. I thought you died on O'Hara. Boy, howdy, we all did, didn't we? Chopper, Robin, don't move. Don't be a part of the plot, guys. Stay in my hair. Well, they're not saying that. They're just doing that. Come on! Fight! Robin! Chopper, don't stop fighting! God, I'm getting upset! I'm getting upset! I'm getting upset! Chopper, be a character! This is cool, though. I like this. I like this shot with the thorns everywhere. And then, I guess, I don't know if we saw what he was doing. I guess we all thought he was like a swordsman, but he's got like a big ol' spiked club. Which, yeah, he's already getting messed up. We don't get to see this fight. A lot of off-screen stuff today, so. The children, I'm begging you, take care of them. Yeah. Come on. It's your time. It's time for your final charge. Hey, you hear that? Yeah. And then he falls over. He just falls right over. Wait, is that his weapon? That big? Holy moly. That's a big weapon if that's what his weapon is. A school. A library. You should have cut the peaceful crap. You're meant to be warriors. There was a time when your people's might shook the world. You were supposed to be our mercenaries, right, Harold? King Harold, that bastard. He really messed everything up. Okay. Stuff about Harold. There was a time when your people's might shook the world. You were supposed to be our mercenaries, right, Harold? Ooh, so plans and deals were done. Yeah, I know. We don't get to see a glimpse of the weapon. We see like a little bit right here, but then like far away we see like, oh no, this weapon is like big. Big. It's real big. Comically big. But yeah, that's the chapter. That's the chapter. Oh, he yelled timber. That is funny, but we never know how good those early translations are. I'm good with TCVs usually. But they're in his hair, doing nothing. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, like, if we're being honest, what are they gonna do? Do I think that Chopper and Robin are gonna take out Summers by himself? Probably not. I don't know. But we see that Loki and Luffy are both, not that Luffy needs recovering. Luffy hasn't done jack squat this arc. But Loki is recovering. Luffy hasn't done jack squat in a bit. Still recovering from Wano, technically, if you think about it. But Fat Loki, real fat. And Fat Luffy is about as big as Fat Loki's head. Interesting. And then we got these guys fighting. Is Scopper in this? I don't necessarily see Scopper in all of this commotion, but I don't know. But Scopper, your son! He's flying away! Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she doesn't like her hands getting stickied up, so. Chopper's big and cool. I don't know. I can see a Chopper versus killing. If Chopper has to fight any of these people, it'll be killing them for sure, but, you know. And now that, like, we're getting more confirmations, like, the big thing from this chapter is, like, more confirmations of, like, yes, there's going to be a big old, like, the world's supposed to just, like, go away in the night, but because of people like, you know, O'Hara, you know, like Clovers and Vegapunk and stuff, there's now going to be a big, great war. There's going to be a big climax at the end of One Piece, which is what, you know, is what we've known since, you know, Marineford, technically, so... Golly, remember Marineford? Wow. Those are the days reading that. Yeah. I think that's going to be it for me, though, for the night. But yes, pretty fun chapter. Good to be back. Good to be back reading these, yeah. Good to be back reading these. And then no break next week, so we will see. Well, let's see what's going on next. Because right now, Saul, out for the count. You know, we've got a big old defeat from, like, half the Straw Hats right here. So we got to figure out what happens when they hit the ground, which they're going to have a big fall. Who's going to, thinking about this right now. All right. If we got Nami, Jinbei, Brook, and Usopp. Zeus... I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen... Well, we know that Big Mom can ride on Zeus. We've never seen Nami ride on Zeus. That would be very cool. I don't know why... I've never heard that been talked about before. About her, like... Did she? Yes, she saved him, obviously, so... Nami should be able to do that. And then Usopp, he can, like... make a big bush or something at the very end to bounce off of. So maybe we'll see. That'd be cool. But there's a little bit more Ash at the end of that too, which is interesting. The whole Ash thing is interesting because that was not like a devil fruit ability. That was obviously something else. Unless she's like, I mean, like, obviously we know that the elders have something to do with Emu. They get their powers from Emu in some sort of way. And we know that there's got to be some sort of connection between Gunko and Emu. Because of one, the eyes. You know, I think because of the eyes. And then also because of the arrow. You know, too. It would be very cool if Nami ride Zeus before the end of the series. It would be good if she did it literally next chapter. I'm just trying to think, like, how that, like, they're falling a whole lot right here, so... I don't know, because, like, Brook and, like, Jinbei ain't got no water near him, I don't think. Unless Jinbei is just going to just grab everyone and then just, like, tank the fall damage. I don't know. Unless, like, someone else comes in and rescues them. I don't know who else there is. Who else would be flying, have their own, like, little flying thing to then catch them under it. That could be another thing that happens. I don't think that Frankie would be able to save them from far away. Frankie off screen and a big cloud is cool. They're carrying... I guess they're just running away from that guy, you know. No time to, like, look through that big, cool, you know, scientific area. No, they're gone. They gotta go. You think we're gonna see the inside of that ancient scientific building? No, we ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Loki, that would be very convenient. That would be incredibly convenient. I don't think we're gonna see. I'm not gonna say that. I was about to say I don't think we're gonna see fat Loki. I think he's gonna not be fat by the start of next chapter. Maybe there'll be like one or two more gags with it. I don't know. Killing him looking cool. Killing him looking kind of fresh right there. Yeah, good stuff. But yeah, that's all I got for this week. I got Taco Bell. I gotta eat before it gets cold. So I'm gonna go do that. But yes, thank you, Mr. Bones, for stopping by and watching. Ooh, I had a We got up to 5 people at some point. Goodness gracious. Well, if anyone was actually here, it says I have 3 concurrent viewers right now. Well, if any of you are still here, thank y'all for stopping by. Subscribe if y'all want to keep watching these. I do other videos sometimes too, but I've been lazy. But yeah, maybe we'll see more One Piece videos in the future. I don't know. I have some ideas that will require a lot of planning, so gotta work on that. All right, bye.